in New York City, a long way from home.
Well, this is very interesting. It's a way to get out and try to show our league or show these people what the Pac-10 is all about. Everybody talks about Eastern bias, and for us to get out here and take it here and let them have a chance to look at the Pac-10, I think it's really good. It's going to create some interest back here.
What do you think that the perception of the Pac-10 has been, and what do you think maybe it should be?
Well, the perception, and I know it from both sides, because when I coached at Miami and I was away from the Pac-10, the perception, because it's so far away and you never get a chance to see them, is I don't know that there is a perception unless it's a USC or somebody like that back in those days. So, and you never hear about it out here. You never hear about it. And then the time change is different. So to come out and create some interest so that people get a chance to watch all of our teams play, not just a couple, will really help us nationally. I really believe it will.
What excites you about Arizona State this year? What do you think the Sun Devils are going to kind of be identified as, and what type of team do you have this season?
Well, we'll be a very good defensive football team. We were a very good defensive football team last year, and first and second in the Pac-10. And we got a lot of those guys coming back. So we'll be a defensive orientated team, but we're going to be a lot better on offense too. We've got a couple young quarterbacks. We've changed a little bit of our philosophy and what we're going to do offensively, and so we'll be a much better offensive football team. I think we'll be explosive, and I think we've got a lot of good speed. So who knows? Right now we're all pretty good. We just have to wait and see what happens.
One of the hardest parts when you look around this room, I mean, you can pretty much identify everybody in this room has a good football team, and that's what makes the Pac-10 special, but also makes it a really tough conference.
No question about it. I mean, great coaches, great players. Play everybody in the league, which is unheard of any place else. So, I mean, you play 9 football games against 9 really good football teams. And so you better be careful on who you schedule in the non-league. But, I mean, it's hard every week because of the competition within the league. And if you win the championship in the Pac-10, you've earned it.
A little bit about, for somebody back east who may not have experienced, Sun Devil Stadium and the weather back there, especially maybe even in September. I don't know how many home games you have in September, but you have a home field advantage.
It's very warm in Tempe in September. I mean, it'll be in the 90s, but the stadium is a beautiful stadium. It's a grass field, one of the most beautiful stadiums in the country, and it's a little warm in September, but when it comes to October, there's no better place to live than right there. So we love the area, we all do, and we got a chance to get it going there.
Last question for you. Pat Tillman, obviously, a pretty on legacy at Arizona State. Talk a little bit about how he fits into the Arizona State mystique and the football program, and maybe what he means on a side note to you.
Well, Pat Tillman is a legend in what he did and what he turned down and what he did to serve his country, and that's one thing. But he was also a great football player at Arizona State and with the Cardinals. So he's a legend. You walk out of our locker room, and it's a Pat Tillman tunnel. We've got pictures of him all over our locker room. Our players obviously have got great respect for him, and they know about him because we talk to him about him. And sometimes when you're young, you lose contact on who Pat Tillman is, but you don't at Arizona State. So it's special to have a guy like that have played for us.
Okay, guys. Thank you.